Welcome back, students. We've been studying exponential functions. In this video, we're going to use those exponential functions, exponential equations, to solve banking problems. Let's use this diagram to kind of set up the situation. Here's you. You just got a $5,000 bonus at your job. Yay! You don't know what to do with the money, so you decide to put it in the bank in an annuity for 1 year. We'll put it in the bank for 1 year, and the bank says, we'll pay you 2% interest. We say, great, and we move on with our day. The next day, Dell shows up at the bank. He's been having some car problems. He wants to buy a new car. But he doesn't have enough money. So he asks the bank if he can take a loan. He'd like a loan of $5,000. The bank says, we have $5,000. We'll give it to Dell. By the way, Dell, we're going to charge you 5% interest. Well, 1 year passes, and after 1 year, it's time for Dell to pay back his $5,000. However, when he pays back his $5,000, he has to pay back the interest as well. Here's the interest formula. Interest is principal times rate times time. Dell borrowed $5,000 at 5% interest for 1 year. If I multiply that out, 5,000 times 0.05 times 1 is $250. Dell has to pay back the $500 plus $250, so the bank gets $5,250. Wow. The bank gave Dell $5,000. They get back $5,250. The bank made $250. Then you show up to get your $5,000 back. And the bank thinks, well, gosh, we only made this $250 because we used your $5,000. We ought to give you some of our profits. We'll give you 2% of what you invested. Let's get our interest formula. Interest is principal times rate times time. You invested $5,000 at 2% for 1 year. $5,000 at 2% for 1 year, if I multiply that out, that is $100. So you get back, when you go back to get your money, you get your $5,000 back plus an extra $100. You made $100. You're happy. Dell got a car. He's happy. The bank made $150 after they paid you your $100. So the bank is happy. Everybody goes home happy. Let's continue to explore how interest works. This problem isn't like the problems on your assignment yet. So just follow along. See if this makes sense. Today you're very happy. You won $12,000 in the lottery. You decide to invest this money in an annuity for 1 year. PNC Bank pays 6% compounded annually if you'll give them your money for 1 year. 6%, that's a very good interest rate. Let's see how much money you would make. You're investing $12,000 at 6%, that's 0.06. for 1 year. Multiply that on a calculator. 12,000 times 0.06 times 1, and you'll get $720. So at the end of a year, when you go to get your money back, how much money do you have? You get your $12,000 back that you invested, plus an extra $720. You get back $12,720. You made $720 just by putting your money in PNC Bank for 1 year. Now, just down the road, there's another bank, Fifth Third Bank. And Fifth Third Bank says, hey, wait a minute. Before you put your money in PNC Bank, just hold on a minute. You might want to come to our bank. We'll also pay you 6%, but it's compounded semi-annually. Semi-annually means they compound your money twice per year. You put your money in today, half a year from now, 6 months from now, they put on half a year's worth of interest. And then during the second half of the year, you're earning money on the money that you put in, plus on the interest that you earned in the first half of the year. Sounds like that could be a good deal. Let's see what that would look like. If you put your money in Fifth Third Bank, that's $12,000 at 6% interest. 6% is 0.06. But semi-annually means they're going to compound your interest twice per year, every half year. If you multiply 12,000 times 0.06, then divide by 2, you'll get $360. That's exactly half of the $720 we earned here because that was earned in half a year. Then you add the $360 onto your balance. For the second half of the year, you earn interest on $12,360 at 6% for the second half of a year. Now on a calculator, we'll go 12,360 times 0.06, divide by 2. And your calculator will give you $370.80. Add that back onto the 12,360, and my balance at the end of a year is $12,730.80. Since they compounded twice a year, Fifth Third Bank, I end up with $10 more than I had at PNC Bank. Is it worth $10 more? I'll take $10 more. But Chase Bank, just a little further down the street, says, hold on a minute. We'll take your $12,000. We'll pay you 6% interest. We compound quarterly. Semi-annually was twice per year. Quarterly is 4 times per year. Every 3 months, they compound your interest. Let's see how that would look. You put your $12,000 in at 6% interest. And 3 months later, 1/4 of a year later, they compound your interest for you. If you multiply 12,000 times 0.06 and divide by 4, you get $180. Let's add the $180 back onto the 12,000 that we invested. And after we have added the 180 back onto the 12,000 that we invested, we wait 3 more months, another 1/4 of a year, and we compound again. So 12,180 times 0.06 and divide by 4. And after that 3-month period, you earn another $182.70. This was for 3 months. This was for 3 months. We're now halfway through the year. 3 months later, they compute our interest again. We'll add the $182.70 onto the $12,180. Our balance is now $12,362.80 at 6% for the next quarter of a year. And what we earn is another $185.44. See how each time we do this, we earn a little more interest than the quarter before. That's because we're earning interest on our interest. Let's add that onto our balance. And as we head into the last quarter of the year, our balance is at $12,548.14 at 6% interest for a quarter of a year, earning us another $188.22. Now, if I add that $188.22 onto our balance, our final balance for the year, $12,736.36. Did we do better? Well, Chase Bank, I make about $6 more in the year than I did at Fifth Third Bank. You don't make a lot more money, but you do make more money. And let's face it, more money is more money. Now, annually is one time a year. Semi-annually is twice a year. Look at the two there. Quarterly is 4 times a year. Look at the 4 there. But guess what? There's one more bank down the road. And the one more bank down the road compounds monthly. Monthly is 12 times per year. Now that's very cumbersome. Doing it twice a year, I can do that. 4 times, that was a lot of work. 12 times a year, that sounds crazy. Well, here's how 12 times a year would look. You compute your interest for the first month, which is 1/12 of the year. You make $60, you add it on. You compute your interest for the second month, the second 12th of a year. Get your interest, add it on. Compute the interest for the third month, add it on. Compute the interest for the fourth month, add it on. Keep doing that all year long. Finally, you compute the interest for December and add it on, and you made $12,740.13. That's an awful lot of work. We only ended up with about $4 more than we did compounding monthly, and about $20 more than we did compounding annually. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a formula that would take us directly to this answer? That would be fabulous. That's what we'll do in the next video. Get ready. Meet me there.